Not all dreams happen when you're sleeping. Some happen when you're awake. And this is basically a tale of when I kind of lost myself in thought digging in the tar pits of all places. So it's a little bit of a daydream. And yeah. Okay that I moved everything. All right. So these are the daydreams of an ice age. Oh my God. The toxic smell of vapors out of the thick, mucky black tar is bound to get anyone a little woozy, especially on a hot summer day, when you're already tired and lazy and just can't wait for that 3 o'clock beer break. What time is it again? 10:30? Fucking shoot me. At least we're working on something monumental. At least we are productive. We haven't pulled a saber-toothed cat skull out of this mucky pit of liquid asphalt and intoxicating gases in quite a while. But hey, we might even get to see some teeth. The fangs of a vampire cat from ancient times. So there I labor with nefarious intentions of getting a little too tipsy at 3 o'clock. The tourists think we're talking about the scientific ramifications of the last ice age and how the flora and the fauna of the Los Angeles basin have changed so dramatically over the past millennia. Really, we are chirping like little swallows high in the southern trees about the latest episode of Cheaters and how horrible that one frat boy looks in that hot pink polo. Thank God there's bulletproof glass drowning out our lamentations and accusations, or else we would not look so smart. There I sit digging, with my tar-stained toothbrush and bright orange dickies. I feel like an army pirate. I look like a convict straight out of hell. As my fingers slowly dust away thousands of years of secrecy, I start to wonder, was this creature male? Was it female? The resin blackness so easily amassed, yet so laboriously washed from the ancient bones. I caught a touch of the skull, the real skull, the 40,000-year-old piece of bone devoid of flesh like myself. Then the fumes started to take hold. The young cat is lured by the dying screams of an enormous ground sloth lying deep within a pool of cool, viscous black water. Free meal, done deal. Its own fiendish and feline curiosity push it closer and closer. The sloth lay deep in that dark, mysterious water, bouncing its head slowly up and down, splashing around small droplets of cool, smoky liquid. We dug up the femur of the sloth last week, so that's what the cat wanted so badly. It will eventually take 3 months to dig out that cat's skull, and we will only find one tooth. The other was eaten by the tar pits. Maybe to be found somewhere under someone's grass in their backyard, or maybe there was a one-fanged vampire roaming around mid-Wilshire. History never reveals all of its secrets. Can you imagine those giant beasts slowly gliding across the Los Angeles basin? Bigger than lions, tigers, bears, oh my. The cat is lured closer by the sweet smell of innocently stuck flesh, struggling for breath and solid ground. Is it bathing? What is it doing? The young cat moves steadily closer. The desperate screams get louder with the ferocious shrill that is bound to attract the cat's competitors. Ever closer, he smells something odd. What is that sloth doing? Why doesn't it run? It sees the cat approaching, and yet it merrily wails away in protest. The cat ignores the nauseating aroma and encroaches on the now helpless 8-foot beast. The ground gets soggy, then sticky, then stuck. The cat now struggles to get closer. What is this? The faint buzz over the radio stops the dream again. Another summer camp is coming through. This time, I need to put on my smiley face. It's time to teach. It always made me wonder, though, how can you really understand the lessons of death without their gruesome details? Where do these kids think these bones even came from? Do they truly understand the misery of wasting, bleaching in the hot Southern California sun? Whatever, just shut up and smile. This group is at least better behaved than the last. Just a few minutes, let them peek into the pit, then they're off, back to digging. Fuck, it's only 1:30. It's cold and it's thick and it doesn't look how it feels. The cat struggles to pull its limbs from its grip. It pulls at its paws, pulls it deeper and deeper into the sunnily diminishing ground. It was just on solid dirt and rock before. Where did it go? The first pangs of anxiety and fear rush through its veins. What is going on? It looks ahead at the sloth, this time not with desire, not with hunger. The sloth can barely raise its head to greet the gesture. All the cat can hear is the vanishing exhale. The young cat cries out in horror. What is this? Sarah's loud, crackling voice brings me back. Another fashion faux pas is sticking his greasy forehead and gaping nostrils against the glass. Those few hours pass much faster than expected. The damn methane is bubbling way too much again. The smell is getting worse. I look up at the clock. It's 2:50. My stiff body strains itself from the crouch it had been in for so long. I collect my bone fragments. I put my soiled dentist tools back into the tub of alcohol, overpowered by ominous dark clouds of tar and oil. The worst part is cleaning yourself. Standing in front of a crowd of inquisitive tourists, we have to grease up and peel off our body of tar slowly, methodically. Up the ladder, up the stairs, answer a few quick questions, if they're lucky enough. Is it hot down there? Are there skin on the bones? Do they get to keep what they find? No. My bright orange dickies shine behind these bars as they watch and wonder like I'm on display at Twin Towers awaiting trial downtown. Go ahead and wonder, tourists. There's a cold one for me in the fridge. It seems like hours before the black leeches are all off our fingers and arms, and once again we are clean of the dark stains of our own history. It's 3 o'clock. In the trailer, we chirp like sparrows high in the southern trees. They think we are discovering new species and saving the world. The cold beer soothes our souls, and we laugh. It's time to downgrade a little. Talking again of boys and drama, it's always too short. The tourists await, and the sun is getting lower in the sky. Back to digging. We descend back down into the pit, into the remains of millions of creatures, from the plants which putrid fibers created it to the gargantuan former residents of Los Angeles who were so pathetically trapped in it. La Brea Sin Vida.